Oh my god. I'm just kidding. I got these 2 days ago. Hey guys, how's it going? In case you didn't know, I'm Alice, and as you can tell by the title, I got my Leaving Cert results. Today is Friday, I got them on Wednesday. So basically what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to tell you what my predictions were, what my actual results were of course, my points, and then I'm just going to give you a little bit of advice, or just kind of tell you how I approached the year. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what I did during the year. It's not going to work for everyone, it's not going to be the same for everyone. Everyone has different standards, expectations, abilities, etc. You just kind of have to find what works for you. But I'll just tell you what I did anyway. So basically, for those who may not be familiar with the Leaving Cert, a 2-year course and you have to do a minimum of 6 subjects. There's choice subjects and there are compulsory subjects. You can do 7, 8, 9, but you only count 6 in the end. And to be honest, the choice range is not great, but it's the Irish system, that's what happens. Your results are graded, this is the first year this has happened, your results are graded in H's and O's. H is for higher level, O for ordinary level, and then it goes from about 1 to 8, I think it is. I think it's 1 to 8, I'm not sure. Each grade is worth a certain amount of points, and then you add up your total points of 6 subjects, and that determines where you are going to college, what you are studying, and we find that out on Monday, so I actually haven't found out if I got my course yet, but I should be fine. I just want to say, I was stunned by what I got. Really not expecting it at all. I am not trying to brag in this. I've just seen other people share their results or whatever, and I was like, oh, sure, I'll do that too. I had planned on doing it before I even knew what I was getting, so I'm not trying to brag, I'm just sharing. If you think I'm trying to brag, okay. But let's just get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my predictions. I did 7 subjects. This is the famous sheet here. I did 7 subjects, 6 higher level, 1 ordinary level. You only count 6, so I was like, I'm not spending time on 7 when I can spend time on 6. So I'm just going to go through my predictions. Irish was the subject I did ordinary level in. To be honest, I was just saying scrape a pass. If you know me, Irish is just not my thing. I really did not do well in my oral, yeah, I don't know, I just kind of expected to scrape a pass. I don't even know what that is. Let me see what it says down here. So I just kind of expected to get about an 06, which is 40 to 50%, because I just wanted to scrape a pass. English, higher level, I wanted a H2. Maths, higher level, I was thinking H4, if I was lucky H3. Geography, H1 or H2. Spanish, H1. Art, H3. And biology, I was expecting H3 as well. I was hoping to get, I was thinking maybe 500 to 530, like 530 max, that's what I was thinking. And my goal for my Leaving Cert was to get 500 points, so that's just what I was aiming for, 500 to 530. My course was 445 last year, so I didn't need these points. I just kind of wanted to get 500 just to get 500. I think a lot of people have that goal. Now I'll tell you what I got. Irish, ordinary level, I got an 03, which I was shocked. I was like, how did I manage that? I can not speak the language at all. English, I got a H2, which was what I expected. I got a H2 in my mock, so I was like, I just want to keep it the same. I was absolutely chuffed. Maths, I got a H2. I was shocked. Geography, H1. I was I was thinking if it went really well, then geography, yes, I could get a H1. Spanish, I got a H1. I was delighted. That was the only thing that I really wanted, was a H1 in Spanish. That was the only thing I really cared about. Art, I got a H2, shocked. Biology, I got a H2, I was really shocked by that. And that added up to 577. I don't know how I got it. I had to add it up like 2 or 3 times. I was like, I did not get 577, like, no, that is not what I got. And I was like checking the thing for the right name and for the right exam number. Like, yeah, it was a fluke. Like, I do not know how I got 577, but I did. And there, my Leaving Cert results: 577, 2 H1s, 4 H2s, And yeah, I'm very happy, of course. It's just crazy, to be honest. I don't know how it happened, but here we are. That is what I got in my Leaving Cert. My course is 445 last year. I don't think it's going to go up by 130 points. I don't want to jinx it, but it shouldn't. So if you don't know, the highest points you can get is 625. So I got 577, which would be the higher end of things, I suppose. And to be honest, I didn't really have many tactics throughout the year. So I'm just going to tell you how I approached it, what I would say to someone who's going to do it now. So in 5th year, the Leaving Cert is a 2-year course. In 5th year, I really did, it's 5th year, you've got loads of time, don't stress too much. Leave your stressing, but preferably don't stress at all. I was surprisingly calm. Yeah, coming up to the Leaving Cert, I was like stress free. I was expecting something to hit me where I was going to be like, oh my god, I can't do this, I don't know anything, but really it just kind of came and went, and I was happy enough. So 5th year, please do not stress. I know that there's some people out there who do, like, I don't know if all schools offer this. My school offered evening and night study, which is just basically supervised time for studying after school. My advice would be, do not do evening and night study in 5th year. I personally wouldn't even do it in 6th year, but I can't speak for everyone. Everyone has different abilities. Everyone needs to learn different ways. So do what works for you. But in my opinion, 5th year should not be spent studying 24/7. Absolutely not. I don't think you should do that at all. That's my opinion. Second piece of advice is to keep your social life, keep your leisure, pleasure activities. Do not quit sports, do not quit your hobbies. These are the things that will keep you going, that will keep you stress free, that will keep you enjoying life. So go out, have fun with your friends, play sports, do your hobbies, whatever you're into, art, making videos, I don't know. Throughout 5th and 6th year, I played, and like my whole school time, I played soccer and volleyball. I kept that going for 5th and 6th year, and I didn't cut back on any of my sports really. I started making YouTube videos at the beginning of 6th year, and I did fine. Make sure you're happy, make sure you're spending time doing things that you actually love. If you love studying, if you love your 6 subjects, your 7 subjects, whatever it is, and you just want to study them all the time, fair play. I don't know how you do it, but as long as you have something that you are enjoying, that you are keeping going, don't quit. I would advise to have things prepared. For your first choice, know back entry routes, as in know them, be aware of them. I had applied for a PLC in case I didn't get 445, even though I was pretty sure I was going to get 445. But just be prepared, you never know what's going to happen. Have a good thought out backup plan or whatever. Just be prepared, because there's ways into everything. There's loads of college courses out there. You're bound to find something that's right for you. A piece of advice for the actual studying side of thing, I did not spend hours upon hours studying, and that's the truth. I obviously had to work. You don't get 577 without doing shy all. Like, for me, doing all of your homework every night, it might sound, it's small, okay? Doing your homework is small. Like, I was actually quite lucky in that I had teachers that didn't really give a lot of homework, so I would be done within 2 hours or something. But doing your homework every night, you don't even notice that that's studying really. But if you've done something once, you can do it twice, you know, that kind of way. Even if you haven't studied, if you have done homework on stuff, little bits and pieces are going to come back to you. And as well as that, study for your class tests. Just keeping on top. Usually teachers will give tests at the end of chapters, and if you just study for them, that's it, learned once. So even if you don't get around to studying it again before the Leaving Cert, or it's easier. It's easier if you just keep on top of things, do small amounts over a long range. I wasn't someone who was studying every single day, but I did my homework every day, and if I had a class test, I would study for it. I personally am a crammer, So I was not revising throughout the year, every night, doing that kind of stuff. Really, I was just doing my homework, I was studying for class tests, and then for the mocks, I crammed in for the mocks, and then after that, to be honest, I can't really remember, but after that, I probably picked it up a pace and did a little bit more study than I was doing earlier on. But it really came down to block study in school, which is basically where we had, I think it was about a week and a half or something, which was pure just study time, supervised study time. That's kind of when it all started. And then the night before exam, the morning of exam, the time in between exams, that was when you just had to beat it into yourself. And that's what worked for me. It's not going to work for everyone, but that's the only advice I'm going to give because I don't really want to go into it too much. But if you are looking for more advice, myself and my friend Esther, we recently did a video on my channel. We filmed a Leaving Cert advice, exam advice, Leaving Cert advice, something like that, which should be up on her channel sometime soon. I'm not sure exactly when, but if you are looking for more advice, just keep an eye on her channel. We did an advice video. You may be interested in that. So guys, that's all I really have to say about the Leaving Cert, but just enjoy yourself. Don't let it ruin your life. Don't let it take over your life. If you're not happy with your results, nobody is gonna care. Nobody even cares now and it's 2 days later. Like, well, oh, okay, we might care on Monday when we're getting our college offers. Even if you don't get your first choice in college, you don't get your second, you don't get your third, it does not matter. You're gonna find your way in life. You're gonna find something you love. There's back roads to everything. It does not matter if you don't get it right the first time around. And the dropout rates are high. A lot of people who get their first choices don't stick to them. So don't be distraught if you don't get what you want straight away. Life goes on. And for those of you who are happy and who did well and are really pleased, congrats. And I hope that everything goes well for you on Monday with the CAO offers. I hope that everyone is absolutely delighted. And for those going in, best of luck. I'm sure everyone will be fine. Just do it at your own pace. Know what works for you and keep your hobbies, keep your social life, have fun. Don't make it 2 years about school, 2 years about studying non-stop. Make it your business to enjoy yourself this year. Enjoy it. Best of luck. Congrats. Whatever is relevant for your situation, I'm saying it to you. And yeah, that's all I have to say about the Leaving Cert. I'm thrilled. Hopefully I'll get my course on Monday and hopefully I'll be starting college soon. What the hell? The last thing I want to put in this video is not related to the Leaving Cert, not related to any of that, but I would like to do a Q&A. I know that a lot of people that watch my videos are people who know me personally and, well, kind of personally, they know of me. We may have spoken once or twice. People who know me and people who may not want to leave questions because they might think it'd be a bit awkward or like, you know, they don't want to ask me questions. I don't know, I wouldn't care if you wanted to ask me questions, honestly. That's why I'm doing a Q&A. And if you do know me and if you don't feel confident or comfortable with asking questions with me knowing who you are, I'm gonna leave a link for some way for you to anonymously ask me questions, just in case you don't want me to know who's asking. Don't leave me hate. Well, do if you want, it's a perfect opportunity. If you're comfortable with doing it not anonymously, you can leave questions below for a Q&A. You can leave them on any of my videos. You can message me on Instagram, Twitter, I don't know. Can you even message on YouTube? I don't know. You can leave a comment of any question you would like. So yes, if I get enough questions, whenever I get enough questions, I don't know if I will, maybe no one wants to know anything about me at all, that is fine. But as soon as I get a sufficient amount of questions, I will film a Q&A. And yes, that is it for this video. Be sure to like it if you liked it and comment if you want. Yeah, and subscribe if you want to see more. I think I recently enough hit 400, which is pretty cool, man. So thank you, thanks for keeping on watching. And yes, have a look through my other videos, see if anything there takes your fancy, tickles your pickle. And yes, I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.